ये समझ नहीं
खुलासा के लिए रखेंगे। मालूम है, आप दूर दूर मत रहिए। आप बताइए क्या है क्या नहीं। का कॉलेज है क्या हो रहा है स्कूल में? यहाँ 100 है, वहाँ 100 है। अच्छा 100 इतने में हो जाता है? ये वी हैव मोर स्पेस। ओके नहीं ये थोड़ी ना पूरा है। Another room of junior party. So this is all you require for 100? No. Both the rooms. 450 channels for 200. बहुत छोटा है इस साइड पर। नहीं ये बड़ा वो साइड पे, बड़ा वो साइड पर। नहीं अच्छा टोटल है। ये अब ये अपना एरिया छोड़ रखा है। 4 year to 5 year पे ना है जी। 5 year का उसमें मेरी कैलकुलेशन कहती है अर्लियर के भी वो सब्सिडी दे दैट इज अराउंड 2.75 आराम से छत की फायदे दूसरे एक गुलमोहर में किसी ने लगा रखा है, बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से लगा रखा है। पुट इट ऑन एक वो मैंने देखा पिलर्स पे लगा के पे लगा वो उसको एक ने उसको क्या रखा अपना गैराज बना रखा है उसके ऊपर विल कम ऑन द पार्क ऑन टॉप ऑफ द पार्किंग। या सो दिस अभी स्टिल है एरिया मैदान तो हॉस्पिटल के बिल्कुल सामने full building 10 floors. Okay, you can have vertical ones as well. These have become lighter now. You know, 6 years back I put कल 980 यूनिट तक 88 988 which is kind of peak that you will get. अभी जब बेहतर फायदा हो रहा है तो 10 किलोवाट से भी आपको 5 हमारी यूनिट कॉस्ट कम्स अराउंड 9 between 9 and 9.5 कमर्शियल
teachers and guests. A very good morning. Today we have gathered here to mark yet another initiative of energy conservation that will contribute to the sustainable development of our institution. Solar power supports the local economies, enables a good return on investment, and is a clean and renewable source of energy. It is my pleasure, indeed a great honor, to address all of you on this special occasion. On behalf of Daly College, I cordially invite our chief guest, His Highness Priyavrat Singh Khilchipur, son of late His Highness Bhartendra Singh Ji of Khilchipur, and Her Highness Rajmata Gayatri Kumari of Khilchipur. The present His Highness represents the fifth generation of the Khilchipur family. He joined Daly College at the age of 6. Since 2015, he has had the privilege to serve his alma mater as a member of its Board of Governors. Emerging from the grassroots, he has been active in politics since the age of 21 and has worked closely in the village in his constituency and those around him. He is a member of the Indian National Congress and has served his party in various capacities. Before becoming an MLA, he was also a member of the Zilla Panchayat of Rajgarh district from 2000 to 2003. At the age of 25, he successfully contested Vidhan Sabha elections from Khilchipur constituency in 2003 and became one of the youngest MLAs in the country. In 2008 and 2018, he was successfully re-elected as the MLA of the Madhya Pradesh government. He also served as the Cabinet Minister Energy of Madhya Pradesh and Guardian Minister of Jabalpur and Katni district between 2018 and 2020. Since 2004, he has been a Pradesh Congress Committee member from Khilchipur block of Rajgarh district. From 2009 to 2011, he was appointed as the Indian Youth Congress General Secretary and was given the territorial charge of Maharashtra, Mumbai, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu. On the responsibilities, he actively participates in agricultural development and water conservation projects in his constituency. He is an avid student of religious and political history and is keenly interested in organic farming and wildlife conservation. It's an honor to welcome you, sir.
Mr Neeraj Bedhotiya to present a report on the project.
His Highness Raja Priyavrat Singh Khilchipur, Vice President of the Board, His Highness Maharaja Vikram Singh Paul, Senior Devas, members of the Board, ODA Executive members, President, Secretary, of Daly College, Daly College Business School of you, to the inauguration ceremony of this 200 solar power plant. Another effort of the school to self-sustaining institution. It is most appropriate that Raja Priyavrat Singh Ji has inaugurated this. He is not only member of Board of Governors and old student, but former Minister of Energy, Government of Madhya Pradesh. He was very keen on a school becoming energy sufficient and had suggested many ways that solar power could be harnessed. It is a good beginning, and soon we will add another 400 kilowatt that will come when we finish our parking near Musakhi, because the sheds will all have solar panels and will generate about 400 to 450 kilowatt. And our contracted demand today is about 450. So you can imagine we will be surplus school as far as the electricity is concerned. Let me give you a brief of the financials that have been incurred on that. So we have solar power panels which are photovoltaic. Each panel is 445 watt. Those who've done physics would appreciate that. And total number of panels are 450. And company is Wari, which is at the moment considered the top company producing these. Of course, most of these are assembled. The parts are coming from none other than China.
Solar inverters, of course, is from Israel, Solar Edge, and I think there is that live demo which is happening at the moment, and you can see the electricity being produced. If you do the month, I think you will get, right now system production is, total is 222.24 kilowatt hour. If you do that month पे डाल देंगे अगर आप ऊपर है, then you will get you get this. Now these bars are telling you each day how much production took place, and of course in the beginning of January, because of the clouds and rains and whatnot, you can see the subdued graph. But last 4 or 5 days the sun has been kind, and you see the production going very, very high. If you take it to yesterday, आप last में करेंगे, so you can see that yesterday we produced 988 units. Mind you, those who are running, this is the bill probably for a house with a lot of heaters and ACs. So in one day, that is what was produced. The highest till date has been produced the day before. If you put it on 29, please, just the day before. You see 992, and that's kind of peak that we can generate every day on a good day. Good day means when the sun is out, as it is today. So the panels cost us 47.77 lakhs, 450 panels. Two Solar Edge inverters, which is giving all this, and this is online, so you can go online and see this. This is 9,45,000, two solar panels. 25 years is the warranty for solar panels, and inverter is for 10-12 years. And so only maintenance for the panels is you clean it up weekly or fortnightly. And the inverters are pretty solid as of, and the best today what you have in the market, and can then require maintenance or replacement after 12 years. So it's almost free from any extra cost ongoing for years to come. Another galvanized structure to keep these panels and wires and other ACDB or whatever electrical gadgets that you need for net metering, which Chief Guest just switched it on, was 14,97,000. Installation work 6,60,000, and approvals from government, documentation and net meter connection cost us 2,70,000. So that's about 81.49 lakhs for 200 kilowatt power that we have done. Now the return on this, as I told you, about 1,000 units we can produce on a good day, and we worked it out yesterday. Considering the days when you have rains, when you have clouds, there are months which we know like that, and there are good months. Next 4.5 months going to be very good till mid-June. So calculating all that, I think on a conservative figure I took, we will be able to generate about 220,000 units per year. And if you remove that from the bill, that's about 9.25 on an average what we get. I just confirmed that the agreement that we have with MPEB, the net metering means these units will be deducted, and if we then supply them extra, that cost will be 3.8 rupees only, although they charge us 9.25 or so. But we will be within that. So we will be deducting this. And then I worked out, considering 10% on the investment. All of you are business people, so you will understand it well, business management and business school. 10%, which is very high, because we are society, we cannot put it, like that. We will earn 5% these days bank rate, or even 10% if you earn. In next 4 years, you will square off all your investment, next 4 years. So that is a huge, return. And next 25 years, the efficiency goes down after 10 years by about 5 to 10%. and at the end the efficiency will be 20% down. Yet, this will be giving huge amount of energy. In addition, the roofs are cooler now. Our children will have less problem with the heat. So this is the investment model that we are doing. In addition to this, you all know that school has planted in the last 4 years 70,000 trees on campus. We have 250 kiloliter, that means 2.5 lakh liter STP, that all the water of the campus going down there will be treated and used in our grounds and gardens. We have 3 new lakes for recharging, 25 recharging pits, and you are talking of a campus which can proudly say we are energy sufficient and environmentally sustainable campus. We are going to do a green audit soon. We are waiting for this to happen. So now we will do the green audit to formalize this term that we are using, that we are environmentally sustainable campus. If you can show that live, please. Just scroll it down, please. At the bottom, if you see, till date, we have saved 13,746 kilogram of carbon dioxide, and it is equivalent to 410 trees saved. So that's quite a environmentally friendly project for the school. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, members of the board, chief guest, members of the OD executive, I thank you for gracing the occasion and marking this great beginning in our efforts toward becoming a sustainable campus. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would like to invite Principal Daly College, Mr Neeraj Bedhotiya, to present a memento to the representative of SL Enterprises, who helped in the bringing up of this project.
So he's actually down with COVID.
And Mr Priyavrat Singh Khilchipur to address the gathering.
Honorable Vice President of the Board of Governors, His Highness Vikram Singh Ji Kumar Devas Senior, members of the board, Brigadier Lulla Ji, Maharaj Kumar Jai Singh Ji Jabua, Maharaj Rajvardhan Singh Ji Narsinghat, Shri Harpal Bhatia Ji, Shri Sanjay Parikh Ji, Principal Daly College, Mr Neeraj Bedhotiya Ji, our member of the board and colleague Shri Sunil Chandok Ji, President of the Old Aliens Association Shri Kamlesh Kastriwal Ji, Secretary Old Alien Association Shri Teji Juneja Ji, senior members of the faculty, all our prefectorial appointments who are present here, and teachers and representatives of different fields of Daly College. It's an honor that we all have taken this initiative, and I would like to thank the principal and all the people involved in this project, which has been, I think, a landmark project in Indore. The way Daly College is moving towards its environment-friendly atmosphere. We planted a lot of trees here, and the this net metering and solar panels of 400 kilowatts are an example of how, as a responsible institution, we are working towards an environment-friendly goals. Today, as we stand here and speak, we are a leading institution of Indore, and Madhya Pradesh. And by us taking such stands and representing ourselves in a proper manner towards our environmental goals and reducing our carbon footprint, will send in a message which is much required from institutions of our caliber. And this has been a milestone project, and I think the school would benefit from it. The monetary equations and all the presentation that sir was making might sound that we have put in a lot of money and a lot of economic effort in getting this project on. But on a wider scale, when you see how we are reducing our carbon footprint, the kilograms of carbon dioxide that we are saving, we are not emitting that carbon dioxide, we are reducing our carbon footprint, and each equivalent to 400 trees being planted. We went on to plant 70,000 trees, and we will be planting 400 trees every month. That is an important figure. That how responsible we are towards our environmental goals. And I feel the students will also take a good note of this and would be environmentally responsible in the future and take our institution to greater heights. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Raja Priyavrat Singh ji. I forgot to mention the great effort of our project manager, Arun Bharadwaj. Are you there? Thank you very much for getting this rolling within 6 months. And we started to produce solar power on 14th of December. That was first day the plant was energized. So well done, and thank you very much.
I would like to request the Vice President of the Board of Governors, His Highness Vikram Singh Puar, Devas Senior, to present the college memento to the Chief Guest. I request all the guests, staff and students to join us over a cup of tea. Have a good day. Thank you.
आप हो सकते हो 12 दिन जाना, 400 ज़्यादा होगा।